Log into PowerSchool at ps.glcomets.net/public. Locate the icon in the upper right corner that is a box with an arrow. Click on it. Click on the link to sign into Career Cruising. Once in Career Cruising, find the link on the left-hand side that says Choose My Courses. This will show you your course planner. You can plan for next year and following grades through your senior year. You will be registering for the 2017-2018 school year. You will be choosing 15 classes and 4 alternates. You will not be able to submit until you have chosen a total of 15 courses and 4 alternates. Please be sure to make selections by March 24th and submit them. Find your current and previous years. You can scroll left or right to view different years. Review this year and past years. Check to be sure that you have taken all of your required classes. Any classes you have failed or skipped will have a plus sign next to them. You will want to add these courses first. Classes taken online or at a different district may show up as having been skipped. You can check with Student Services if you think something is missing. If you applied for a waiver for a class, it will appear with an X for the grade. This may not show up until the end of the year. To add a skipped course, simply click on the plus sign. There may be more than one course that meets this requirement. Choose the course you plan to take. Check that you have met the prerequisites for the course by reading the description below, and click on the blue Add Course button. This will now appear in your choices for next year. Once you have added any skipped or failed classes, you can go work on next year's classes. Classes that are required are shaded tan and are at the top. These include math, science, social studies, English, foreign language, PHW, and art. They may not all appear. If you have already met the requirement, you will find these in previous years. However, some of them may appear in a future year. You can add those to the current year as an elective. I will show you how to do that now. This often happens with math and foreign language. Be sure to sign up for them even if they don't appear until a later year. Click on the plus sign for an elective for next year. A text box will appear. Click on the box that says Select and scroll down to the classes you want to add. You may need to scroll down to find the class you are looking for. They are not necessarily listed in alphabetical order. Find and choose the class you want to take. Check the prerequisites, then click on the blue Add Course button. Notice that this course will now be at the top of my selections for my required classes. Also note that it added the A and B sections of the course. Courses that must be taken together will pull both sections of the course together. Here is the checklist of all required classes. This is found on the back of your handout and was also emailed to you. Extra copies can be found in Student Services. Once you have selected all of your required classes and no longer have any plus signs, you will start picking electives. Scroll to the bottom to see how many classes you need to select. I'm currently showing 12 credits, so I will need to pick 3 more electives and 4 alternates. Electives are listed by content area, and you may need to do some scrolling to find your course. To make this easier, you should plan what you want to take in advance before trying to navigate this screen. The system will not let you choose courses you have already chosen. Some courses will be in more than one location. For example, AP Chemistry will be under Science, Science Electives, and under Advanced Placement. Here you can see all the possible categories. I've chosen to take French 3. I will find that under Foreign Language. Click on the Foreign Language French category, select the class you want to take, and click Add Course. Notice that filled 2 of my spots, and I only need 1 more elective. You can use the course book to help identify where to locate the classes you want. Once you have 15 credits, you will need to select 4 alternates. Do this the same way you chose electives. Be sure to add exactly 4. Juniors, be sure to sign up for 2 classes that meet the senior math experience requirement. I will show you this now. You will use your electives to do this even though they are required classes. Click on the plus sign for an elective in your senior year. Using the drop-down menu at the top of the text box, choose Senior Math Experience. This will list all the possible options for you to take. Choose the course you would like to take, check that you have met the prerequisites, and click on the Add Course button. Be sure to choose 2. Juniors, you will also need to select the graduation audit before being able to submit. All students, once you have 15 classes and 4 alternates, you are almost ready to submit. Review your courses and make sure they are correct. Scroll down to the bottom of the screen to be sure you have 15 credits selected as well as 4 alternates. If you do not have 15 and 4, add or subtract electives until you do. Review all of your choices and make sure they are correct. A blue exclamation point is information. Look for any red exclamation points. If you see a red exclamation point, there is a problem and you will not be able to submit. If you hover your arrow over the exclamation point, it will tell you the problem. This one says that I have not met the prerequisite for the course. I will need to read the prerequisites and replace that choice. If you are seeing this and you feel it is a mistake, please email Student Services. Once you are satisfied, click Submit. Make sure you do this. If you do not, you have not registered for classes. If you are unable to submit, double check that you have enough courses. Make sure that you have not missed any classes. You should no longer have any plus signs. Also check that you don't have any red exclamation points. You will need to fix any of these before you are able to submit. If you are unable to fix these, you will not be able to submit your course request and you will not be registered for classes. You will need to email Student Services for help. You do not need to save anything. It is automatically saved in Career Cruising for you. Once all problems are resolved and you have successfully submitted, you can print them off for safekeeping. You do not need to turn in the signed forms to Student Services. Be sure to have this done by March 24th. Students who have not submitted by March 24th will not get to choose their own classes. Classes will be chosen for you based on what options are available. You will not be allowed to change these choices in the fall, so be sure to get these done. Happy scheduling!